Hey guys, it's Vanessa Terry here with Notary to Notary, and I want to show you guys how I was able to get started as a notary signing agent making $10,000 a month. When I first got started in 2015, I had no idea how lucrative this business was. So much so that I was able to quit my full-time job in 2016. Over the next few years, I've had so many successes and failures that I took all of them and bundled them up into a training program just for you. The training is available at notarytonotary.com, and there are two programs that you can register for: the Notary Signing Agent Training and the e-Notary Training. Make sure that your state licenses e-notaries before you register for that training. Once you register, you'll have instant access to the online training platform, as well as access to our live weekly interactive webinars with replay capabilities. Ready to get started? Register today at notarytonotary.com. Until then, happy signing! Hey guys, have you had a chance to grab your new Notary to Notary Notary Journal? Super excited. We just launched our new Notary Journal, and it's super awesome because you can keep track of every single one of your notarial acts, including your e-notary acts, all in one place. And also in the very beginning of the journal, there's a guide with common loan terms and definitions of the most common notarial acts just for you. Get your copy online today at Amazon.com. And until next time, happy signing. Hey guys, have you had a chance to get a copy of my new book, The Ultimate Ron Guide? If you are ready to build a remote online notary business, then this book is what you need. In this book, I give you all the information that you need to know in order to build a successful remote online business, no matter what state you're in, as long as your state authorizes remote online notarizations. Head on over to Amazon today and get your copy. You'll be glad you did. What's up, guys? Hey, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. How are you guys doing this awesome and amazing Sunday? I hope you guys had an amazing week. I hope that, first of all, tell me about it. I would love to hear about your week. What did you do this week? What did we get done? What did we accomplish? What great news did you receive? What fun and exciting things did you do? Let's see. Hey, Rachel, I just sent you a message for the LLC. If you can knock that message out for me, I can finish yours today. But no pressure. It's Sunday. If you're not working today, don't worry about it. We can get it done on Monday. Okay. But what have you guys done? Anything fun and exciting? How about loan closings? There's actually, I just got one to my phone just now. I was like, can you do it? Andrea, hey! But they were like, can you do one at 5 o'clock today? And I was like, everything in me was, and they paid nice. For a quick one. But I'm not going to go. It just doesn't work out with the things that we had planned today. Y'all know it gets addicting. He's like, oh, that was easy. That was quick money. It would honestly took me like 5 minutes. It only was like 10 pages had to be signed. It was paying $100. I print that off real quick and say, sign, bye. But I think I did. I had a question though. Okay, I'll touch base with you. I'll try to do it after this live. I did a closing this morning. Hey, Andrea. Hey. What's going on, my sugar dumplings? So what do we do? I got your message too, Shani. I'm going to respond to it. I was trying to think it through. But I did get your message. I go and take my oath for my commission on Friday. I'm so excited to get started. Awesome, Terry. Welcome to the Notary family. I got my virtual address, LLC. Oh yeah, I was like, hold on, I know that name. Hey, girl. Virtual address, LLC. Sign up for the in-person training, and I'm ready to get the ball rolling. I am excited for you. Yes, and I will see you Saturday. Right? Is that the one you signed up for? And that one sold out. That one's full now. I added one more seat to that, but yeah, I see you guys like the Saturdays. So I'm going to see, Saturdays are a little harder for me, but that Saturday is actually loaded. So that Saturday has the in-person trainings. It also has the headshots. So people who want to come and get their headshots done, I sent an email out about that. It's free for members of the business center, or it's $25 if you're not a member. And then we also have an in-person business credit training that's happening that day too. And then that evening, we have the Google business page training. So Saturday is a full day. But yeah, Saturdays, there's usually a lot happening on Saturdays. So I don't typically do a whole lot, but we'll see. Saturdays when I sign up for, awesome. I love it. My mobile office is almost ready. Definitely excited. No more letting work pass me by. There we go, Melanie. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see. Bam said, is that Bam Bam? You can be like, Vanessa. Oh, no. I'm sorry. It's a guy that I know. His name was Bam Bam. I thought it was him. But hey, Bam. I'll be signing up for some real training. I will sign up real soon for some training. I love it. If you guys get to the training this weekend, you know we always have promos for you guys. It's promo code N2N, which is Notary to Notary, for 50% off this weekend. So go ahead and use that for any of the online trainings or webinars. When you go to the courses, you just got to click through the screen to see all the ones that we have, like business credit, SWAM certification for Virginia notaries, marketing, signing service, notary signing agent, e-notary, all that good stuff. Okay. Hey, slowly getting back into my groove. General notary work General notary work here for me is really picking up. It's exciting. I saw the government contracting training. So yeah, so someone definitely gave me the plug on this contracting, like on a bigger level. And so I'm like, hold on. And y'all know when I find out stuff, I'm always gonna tell y'all, let me look, and then I'm gonna do it too. Let me tell you something really exciting. Y'all ready? Are you ready? We're going to do a giveaway while we're on here too, because I'm really happy. I will tell you this. When I started my day this morning, it was not. So I do my positive vibes, my affirmations, my goal setting. And really whenever, this is like a helpful tip for you guys too. For me, whenever I'm stressed or like you just know when you're off balance, like it's just not there. I journal my behind off. Okay. Because, and it's like, I can write for pages and pages, and sometimes I'm writing the same thing all over. So, okay, Vanessa, how do you feel? And I write it down. Why do you feel like that? I don't know. Let's break it down. And like, I was just journaling, because I have to, whenever I'm off, I have to dissect, why are you off? And so I was doing it all this morning, like trying to figure out, like, Vanessa, what's going on? What's going on? Get you back into, and I'm always actively, aware of my mental state and my emotional state. And so, and I know like how to program my mind. So like I'll put on positive audio, but sometimes it's like, once you really get into like your mental health and like understanding how your mind works and how your body works and things like that, you could be like doing everything right, but you could have been eating bad the whole week, and that has a toll on your body. And so, I mean, it can get really specific when you try to figure out like your current, like how to maintain your homeostasis, not to go too deep on y'all, but seriously. And so whenever I'm off just a little bit, I can tell it's okay. All right, how do I get me back on? And so this morning I figured out what I needed to do. It's always things you don't feel like doing, but I'm going to do it. But it took a lot of journaling, a lot of self-reflection. I always say, whenever you have an outcome, it's because of a system that you have. And so there's something that you're doing or have done that's put you in this position. And so you have to rewind, it's like a videotape. You have to rewind. What did you do today? Last week, 2 weeks ago, a month ago, 6 months ago, that's producing the result you have today. And so I had to do that this morning. And so, I was working on getting myself, okay, you got this, positive vibes, right? And even like when you don't feel positive vibes, you still have to like still try to maintain that. And I was actually talking to somebody yesterday, side note, before we get back into this notary thing, I was talking to somebody yesterday and I was like, when something hits you, okay, let's say something hits you, right? I'm not even gonna give examples. So say something hits you, right? And it hurts, right? Or you're frustrated or you're angry, whatever the case is. You have two choices. You could either fall apart, or you can actively try to put yourself back on the good path. Now, of course, it's easier to fall apart. And I think everyone, could fall apart for like a day, but then let's get back up. And so everyone can fall apart. Everybody can fall apart. But it takes a strong person to say, okay, I'm not falling apart. I am going to do this. Like, you might not feel like it. You might be crying. You might be upset. You might be stressed out, but you know the facts. And the facts are affirmations, positive vibes. You know, keep going down that trail that we always talk about, especially with Empire Builds. We talk about, you know, vision boards, affirmations, positive vibes, minding your company, feeding yourself. And you may feel ridiculous. Like, there was a time, I think it was like 2 days ago. No, yeah, 2 days ago. I was just not feeling it. But I know scientifically, if you smile, it tricks your body. And so I put I've dumped, I have so much information like that in my mind. So let's say that something hits me, I will smile, like, even when I'm not happy, and I'll hold it because I know it's tricking my mind to make me happy. So I put those things in place, you know, to get me back on track. And so I always say, like, you know, we can all fall apart, but it takes a strong person to, like, no, we're not staying here. Okay, that's cool. That happened. We're not staying here. We got to get back up. Right. And so that's a lot of times when, if you ever feel like really frustrated or stressed out, or the case is, guaranteed, they always say your outward is usually a reflection of your inward. So cleaning your outward will help you. I'm telling you, if you're stressed out right now and you're like, even if it's like, let's say it's financial or something with your health, I guarantee you, if you clean your house, organize your house, clean your car. I know I came for a couple of y'all. Y'all know who y'all are. Right now, you got Cheetos on your floor. Okay, stop. Okay. I'm telling you, it makes a difference because it's like, oh, I needed that. And you're able to see a lot clearly. Okay, anyway, I say that to get to my point. My point was, as I'm going, you know, I say my affirmations, and I was doing it this morning, and I was saying only good things happen to me. So I have a couple of affirmations that I say all the time. And I say it even when I don't feel like, I don't see it. And it's funny because Anastasia says that. Anastasia has a company that she just started. It's called Seeking Serenity. And she'd be surprised. But her tagline has helped me. And I need to tell her that. I swear I haven't told her that just now, because I have been saying it for the past, at least the past week. And I just realized it. But I'll say what you want until you, wait, I'm messing it up now. Say what you seek until you see what you say. Say what you seek until you see what you say. Say what you seek until you see what you say. And so I've been saying that one lately. Say what you seek until you see what you say. But another thing that I was saying is only things happen to me. So I say that too. Hold on, who's on my Wi-Fi? Okay. So I said that too. Only good things happen to me. Everything I touch turns to gold. I am blessed and highly favored. Everybody loves me. People just want to hang out with me all the time. I only have good friends. Only good vibes. It might sound silly, but this is what I say all the time. Is only good things happen to me. Only good things happen to me. Only good things happen to me. I say that all the time. You know, everything I touch turns to gold, right? Only good things happen to me. Today's the best day of my life. I say that every day. Today is the best day of my life. Even if it's not, I don't know if I woke up and I'm like having cramps, so I don't know, whatever the case is, today is the best day of my life. Today is the best day of my life, right? It's the only day you have. When you think about it, today is the only day you have. You had yesterday, you might have tomorrow, but today is the only day you actively have. So today is the best day of my life. And so I say that every day. And what it does is it builds anticipation. You know, I'm excited for my day because I'm already programming myself and I'm looking for the good things. Like, today is the best day of my life. And so today, when I started my day, I wasn't, you know, I won't on 100%, right? And so I started doing those things. I started journaling. That was a long way to get to my point. My point was, guess who just got approved to do weddings in Virginia? Uh-oh. My dog started barking. If y'all don't know, I have a new dog, and she usually barks when people show up, which is a good thing. Hello. But sometimes she barks, people don't show up. So just depends. But anyway, yeah. So you guys know I titled this Diversify Your Notary Business because that was a long way for me to get to my point where I've been talking about diversifying. Yeah, squirrel. Diversifying your notary business. And so, yes, your girl just got approved to do weddings in Virginia. So I have my hearing in September. So I have to go do that. And came for the cake. Wedding officiant is officially live. Okay. Well, I'm not booking anybody. Of course, I take my oath. But I was excited about that because it's funny. It's so funny how life will shift you. And I'm saying this too. Like, you can sit back and you can, how many of you guys, just be honest, have seen everything that's been happening like on social media, right? You can sit back and go on these Facebook groups, and how many of you guys have been in Facebook groups and you've seen people just talking smack, talking foolishness, talking the world's coming to an end, talking there's no money out here, talking everybody's scamming everybody. You can sit in those groups and you can be like, woe is me. Guess what? Woe could be you. I'm not, woe is not me. Okay. And you can sit back and you can complain, or you can figure it out. I can tell you wholeheartedly, 100, I will put $1 million on it. Okay. Anything that you want, you can have. And I listen, wholeheartedly believe that. The only reason we don't have some of the things that we want is because we don't want it bad enough. We haven't used all the avenues to get there. And so right now, everybody's going to look crazy right now on social. And I can say the same thing to you. I have seen it, and I protect my energy by any means necessary. And I have been noticing, I was just telling somebody this last week, I'm not on social like that anyway, but I do. I get on, I post, I might scroll a little bit to see what's going on, check people's feed. I do a little something, but I'm not on there all day. But it was something that I noticed. I noticed a shift probably like 2 to 3 weeks ago ish, at least, of negativity. And it's like everywhere I turn, it was just like boom, boom, boom. If you don't know me, let me tell you something right now. Okay? If we are Instagram friends or we are Facebook friends and you post something negative, okay, or something ridiculously foolish, you will be unfollowed. Okay. So I protect my feed. So if you posted a fight, somebody just randomly fighting, unfollow. How is that going to help me do my job? Right? If you're posting anything that's ridiculous and it's like it serves, not say funny is different, but toxic, or like, why would, you know what I mean? Like, that's stirring up more hatred or more, just not relevant. You're unfollowed, right? You're unfriended, because I protect my feed. I protect my energy. And now on the same token, I also don't listen to a lot of negativity. And so some things you may see on social right now. How many of you guys been scrolling on social and all you see is recession talk, right? I'm not trying to hear all that. Because I'm not. And it kind of goes like, and this is to be honest, it goes, whatever you feed will grow. Okay. If you keep feeding your mind that, oh, it's a recession, everyone's going to go broke, everyone's going to sell their house, everyone's going to be poor, it's going to be a shortage, yada, yada, yada. Guess what? That's what you're going to see, because you're feeding that to you. So it's your reticular activating system in your brain. It's very similar to if you buy a car, you now see that car everywhere, right? Because now it's important to you. And so if you keep putting that same information into your mind, and your mind's going to say, oh, this is important to you. You like the recession. Let me show you all the ways that you could possibly go broke, right? Let me point out all the prices. Now you're noticing all the prices that are, y'all don't even pay attention to prices, like, not like that. Like, you can look at some stuff, but now everybody's looking like, oh, look at that went up, look at that went up. Now y'all all looking at all the prices like, yeah, that used to be like 50 cents, now it's 75 cents. Now you're looking for the increase. You know what I'm saying? Like, now you've programmed yourself to look for the recession. Now you're panicking. Right now, everyone's panicking. They're panicking. And it's just like, but that's because you keep programming it in your mind. And so now you're looking for it, and not just say the recession does not exist. It does exist. But why you looking? And it's fun. It's not even funny. It's so true. And they put a study out, an article that went out, I don't remember which, it wasn't Wall Street. It was another article that went out, and it was related to COVID. It's the same thing. Right when COVID was very real, is very real, and killed lots of people. Not taking that away, not saying that was not the truth. But what they were saying is that a lot of people died out of fear. They were so afraid. You should read the article. It was so crazy, but it's true. So like during that time frame when everyone, is it a real thing? Yes. But if you're just taking it in, now you're panicking. Now you're stressed out. Now you're a hypochondriac. Now, oh my God, I'm going to die, right? Don't do that to yourself. And so I didn't do that. I intentionally, do I know that exists? Yes. And it's something that I say, you don't have to do this, but what I always say to myself, does that exist? Yes, but that does not apply to my life. Okay. I do it with everything. So anything that, all of this, there are negative things everywhere. Okay. There are negative things that happen all day, every day. And we all know of those things. But I choose to not acknowledge it in my life. Do I take precautions? Yes. Do I'm aware of it? Yes. But I'm not focused on it. And I say those things to me like that does not apply to my life. So is there a recession? That's what the government says. It doesn't apply to my life. And we move on. Have I noticed a decrease in loan closings? Yes. That still doesn't apply to my life. I'm still gonna make money. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm not gonna sit back and say, "Woe is me." No, I'm not. I'm gonna go harder. That's what I'm gonna do, because I can't even explain it. But it's like you can't. To me, it's like you're giving up. Don't give up. Like, wait, why would you do that? Now, some people like may say, okay, well, you're just stronger than other people. No, anybody can get to that same point. I don't take no for an answer. What am I do? Take no, and then what? Just sit here and look crazy like a turtle? Just sitting here like turtle. No, I'm saying no, but I'm serious. I'm just gonna sit here. What else are you gonna do? You know, what else are you gonna do? You could go back and get a job. You could do that, and that's an option. That's perfectly fine. If you say, "Hey, loan closings is slow right now," and yada yada yada, I'm gonna get a job. Do your thing, but just don't sit back and complain about it and just it's a market. You have to understand your market. And like I said, there are loans closed every day. Loans are still being closed. You just have to be the notary that they find. But anyway, bringing it back in. I was approved to conduct weddings in Virginia. So yes, and that was one of the things we're talking about, diversifying, and that was something where I didn't think I could do weddings in Virginia, because of the way I was reading different things. And so I actually had Ebony had put me onto that. And it's like, no, you can't. I just got mine. And so I followed exactly what she said. And they approved me. And I said, listen. So now I'll be doing weddings, but I would never have started doing weddings if I would have said, oh, woe is me. There's no money out here. Woe is me. You know what I mean? Now it's like, you can sit back and complain, or you can figure it out. You can say, okay, all right, and that's the other thing too. I think a lot of people got into the notary business during the midst of COVID. And that you have to realize something, okay? You have to understand your market. At that point, interest rates were like 2.5% was the lowest I've seen them. People who didn't even know what a refinance was refinancing because their sister did this and said, look, you need to do this, right? It was crazy. So it was pouring from the sky. And so you came in when it was hot, when it was like burning hot, when they had so many loans they couldn't even close them, okay? But then you come to a period like now where the interest rate is at 6%? No one is refinancing not for a lower interest rate. Now, people may still be refinancing for other reasons to pull cash out of their house. So maybe they want to refinance and pull the equity out of their house. They want to do a cash out refinance. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna refinance. Yeah, I'm gonna have a higher interest rate, but I can pull out $100,000 out of my house and I can just keep that in my bank account, for this upcoming pending recession. You know what I mean? So there's still people, and then people are still buying and selling, and that never ends. I know people feel like, honey, the money never stops moving. Just know that. Okay, you should be in the right place at the right time. But to my point is diversification. And so another one of my students went on to do fingerprinting, and she's killing it. It really just depends on what you decide to do. And not to say you have to do a non-notary work thing, but you can. But that way you're not making excuses. You can do field inspections. One of my students also is killing it in field inspections. We were just talking about that this week. Adding it in as filler. So it's not making excuses. What they're not doing is making excuses. What they're not doing is hopping in Facebook groups and saying, oh, this doesn't work, yada, yada. No, they don't have time for that because they're working. You know what I'm saying? And Eric Thomas said it best. He said, why you on Twitter and you broke? You don't got time to tweet. You need to go make some money. So same thing. Don't listen. Especially if you're in my course, if you're in anybody's courses, anybody's training, you need to be working the system. That's what you need to be doing. You need to stop scrolling in all these Facebook groups and adding on to the woe is me story. How is that going to help you? Now, a group of y'all just crying. How is that going to help? You can't spend tears. Okay, it doesn't help. I don't even understand how you get production out of that. Like I would not even join a group that said, let me tell you why this doesn't work. Why would I join that? I want to go to the group that says, let me show you how I made it work. I need to know how to grow, how to get better. I don't need people to tell me, bad things. I need people to tell me good things that'll help me to increase. At the end of the day, me talking about how I'm not making money in a Facebook group is not helping me make money. I'm confused, right? And so for me, I've been on there. I swear, sometimes it's habit. Like I'll pick my phone up and I'll go to Instagram. That's usually where I go, on Insta. So you call it now Insta, okay? Or IG. Anyway, it just sounds funny. Anyway, and I'll go to our page first and I'll just look and see if anybody, respond to comments, yada, yada. But then sometimes I'll hit the feed and I probably can only scroll for like maybe 5 or 6 posts before I see something that's ridiculous. And I'm like, oh, never mind. I remember why I got off. I put it back down. Like, oh, I don't have time for this foolishness. I'm very mindful of what I'm taking in. And so I encourage you guys to do the same thing. Like, just be mindful of what you're taking in. If the people that you're hanging around and talking to are not talking about growth and progression and success, it's funny because I hope they don't want. I was talking to a friend of mine this morning and I kind of was going on a little rant. And I don't rant, for the record. I went on a little rant because I told you I was not really I was not 100% this morning. And I was trying to get myself together. And that person would really just kicked right into positivity gear and was just like, no, let's focus on, we're not going to focus on that. Let's focus on the, really put me in a mental place that focus on the good stuff. Let's look at the good stuff. Like you looking at that. And then really, that's why it's so important to have people in your life. I'm telling you what I know. Because I could have easily called somebody else. I know several people I could have called and I could have ranted to this morning and they would have jumped out on my ship with me and like, oh my gosh, I know, girl. I agree. Right? And we would have both been in the same little complaining boat. But I didn't do that because I know where I don't want people to agree with me. Like, and sometimes you just want to complain and want somebody to be in your boat too. Because you have people that you can call, that you can complain to about what was me and they cry with you. But you should have somebody in your life that if you call and you try to cry, they get you together like, we're not doing that. What are we going to do about it? Okay. And so I intentionally did that because they helped me, okay. And it was funny because when that happens, you kind of get mad because you need to do better and that, okay, let me not complain. Let me just, but it's important to be mindful of your circle. That's my next piece. Be mindful of your circle. Be mindful who you allow to speak into your life, who you talk to, who do you, when you are stressed out, who is that point of contact? And you need to figure that out before you get stressed out. Before you get stressed out, before you get financially stressed or emotionally stressed or angry, you need to have those people in place, because if you wait till the moment of and you have nobody to help you, that's when it's dangerous. Okay. That's when it's dangerous. You didn't have people in place. So I have my people. I have people if I'm financially stressed, if I'm emotionally stressed, if I'm angry, if I'm just feeling like unaccomplished, if I feel like my birthday's coming up on Wednesday. And I did have that. And I do it pretty much every year. I have like a little moment where I'm like, I don't think I did enough. You got to have the people in place who can like put you back on track, because otherwise you can't go off the rails, and you need to be mindful of your circle. Be mindful of your circle. Really, really important. You need to strategically build your circle. Just because you are born into a certain community and a certain family does not mean you have to stay there. Okay. So you need to find people outside your community, outside your circle, who can help build you. Actively go find them. Recruit. I have done that. I will message somebody so fast on LinkedIn and I'll call you and I'll say, listen, I just want to take you out to lunch. I think you're amazing. I think you're brilliant. I would love to be in your network. Listen, okay? You may not have grown up with them. Y'all might not be in the same circles, but so what? You never know unless you try. You never know unless you try. Okay? And don't just try once. Try several times. Okay? Try several times. And people will always say, how many of you guys have heard people, notaries say, I reached out to other notaries in my community and no one wanted to help me. I hate when people say that. You know why? It's a superlative. Did I say that right? I hope so. No one implies you called every person. And I doubt you called every person. You probably called a few, which it also goes into what is your limit? Like, when is enough for you to give up? Maybe you called 5 and they all said no. Maybe you called 10. Did you call 50? So you can't say no one. You have to say the people that you called didn't want to help you. Right. And so it's like, how bad do you want it? If I told you I'll give you $1 million to find someone to coach you for free, as you know, in the notary space in your area, to mentor you. I bet you start calling, you would not stop. Why? Because you want that $1 million. But if it's not $1 million on the table, then how hard are you going to go to build your business? So a lot of times we make excuses and say, oh, I couldn't figure it out because no one. Stop. And we're not doing that. You ain't called me. Listen. Because that'll help you. I tell her all the time, you can call me. As long, and most times now, granted, when we were smaller, when we just got started in 2019, it was a lot easier to pick up the phone and call me. I'm like, hey, now it's a little harder, you know, but I do have people sometimes just call me and just say, hey, you know, and I'll try to point you in the right direction. But I never just not, like, I'm a person. We can talk. Or Tia. Or to me, I'm from everybody. And it's fun. We have a whole family now with Notary to Notary. And it's like a lot of the students that have joined into the family, like they all have that same spirit that I have of there's more than enough for everybody. You know, listen, I'm a positive vibes only kind of girl. We all help each other. Look, if I find a company, I'll put you on game real quick. And we all are like that. Everybody that I've known that I've connected with personally in the Notary to Notary family across the country, we're all like that. We're all positive. We're all like, oh, yeah, I'm going to tell you about this. I'm going to tell you about that. We're not hoarding information because we know there's more than enough. Like there's no lack of money. There's no lack of resources. And we all have to help each other. And so, yeah, a lot of them will help you. Just reach out. Listen, T is my baby. She'll help you. Tamika will help you. Who else? Harmony will help you. There's a lot of them out there. Andrea will help you. You know, everybody that I know that we can do, they'll all help you because it's not, you know, it's all positive vibes. And that's really what I want. Gotta be mindful. Tell you that too. You know, I'm all positive vibes. And I think that some people think that when I say that, I'm like, I'm playing. I'm not playing. Some people will know because I have a Facebook group. If you want a positive Facebook group, join my group because I don't play those shenanigans. If I see it, you're out of here. And you're out of here. Love you very much from a distance because I protect my energies. And I protect our students' energies. If you come in there with negative vibes and you're being all rude and toxic, no, we're not doing that. And we don't do that because that doesn't help anyone. And really, it goes back into my other thing I say, hurt people hurt people. The only reason someone will actually attack someone else on social media is because they're hurting themselves. And so I'm not going to just let you attack people in my group. No. You want to talk to me one-on-one? More than welcome. You can call me all day, every day. But we're not going to do that in here. Okay, because it doesn't help us. Go to all the other hundreds of notary Facebook groups that tolerate that and go do it in there. Like, it's plenty of place for you to go do that. It's just not here. And we're not doing it here. And we're not doing it here. Okay? You have to be mindful. And you have to start taking ownership of your space. Of your space and of your energy. People have to qualify to be in your space and in your energy. If they're not adding value to your life, they shouldn't. Now, either they're adding value to your life or you're giving back to them. But they cannot be toxic and they cannot be draining and they cannot be beating you up, like emotionally. You are not an emotional punching bag. We are not doing that. Not today. Okay? Not today. And give yourselves room for, I'm on my soapbox this morning. Two things. Give yourself room for mistakes. Okay, I don't know where we got this whole idea we have to be perfect. I am not perfect, honey. I make lots of mistakes all the time, and I learn from them. And so I welcome mistakes because if I never made a mistake, I wouldn't grow. Okay, so give yourself space to make mistakes. That's okay. It's okay to make mistakes because then you're learning from them. And it's like, oh, okay, I messed up. Let me fix it. You know, like we have to. That's something else I want to tell y'all. But you might not like it. And really, Vanessa and my mom, like, Vanessa, don't say that. Because everybody can't take what you about to say. But I think, I don't know. I just feel like I want to say it now. I feel like, I don't think I want to do it anyway. You know, I think I want to do it anyway. If I was 80, I would say it, right? Because you know, when you get older, you don't care what nobody thinking. You just shoot your shot and you just say it. But I think as something that I seen on social media yesterday, and it really got me upset. And I was just like, let me get off social media. I can't deal with y'all. Okay. Y'all want me to tell you, I don't know. It's completely unnotary related. It's not notary related, but I feel like it's something that I have to say because we got to do better. You ready? You ready? It's not notary related. Okay. But I'm going to say it anyway. because I love y'all and someone's got to say it. Okay. So there was this post that went out and it basically was just like, I'm done supporting Black businesses because they bought something and they didn't get what they paid for, yada, 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 yada. Clear this up, okay? Because I've had people do that to me too and say, well, I would love to support you because you're a Black business owner, which is great. I support Black business all day. That's awesome, right? But what we have to stop doing is making it where because you're a Black business owner, you have to be perfect 100% of the time. Because Walmart messes up on your orders all the time. McDonald's, honey, a couple times they messed y'all up and y'all didn't leave. Don't do that. Okay, we have to stop doing that. We have to stop saying, oh, because you're a Black business, I'm going to support you. But as soon as you make one mistake, oh, I'm throwing you up the bathwater because you have to be perfect. Guess what? Because I was born with more melanin than some people, does not mean I'm a perfect business owner. That does not equate. The idea that you have a lot of melanin makes you a perfect business owner? No, absolutely not. We have to stop doing that. On top of that, not only that, when majority of Black business owners are first-time business owners, it was not generational. They don't know. They're learning. Okay, so how about we don't bash our Black business owners, okay, and not say, oh, because you're a Black business owner, you have to be perfect. I want to support you, but you made a mistake, so now I don't like you, and now I'm not going to deal with you. Instead of, oh, you made a mistake, let me help you. Oh, you didn't do this, let me show you how to do it. You know what I mean? Like, we have to stop doing that. And it's like when you really think it through, it doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make sense. And people do that. I get those emails sometimes and they'll say, well, I wanted you to be like this. I want to support you, but this was off, or I didn't like this. I just thought I would have gotten so much more from a Black business owner. Why? Think that through. Why? Is the melanin that I have a prerequisite for being a perfect business owner? I'm confused. Where did you put those two things together? I don't understand. How do they go together? They don't go together. Just because you have more melanin does not make you a perfect business owner. You still have to learn it. You have to learn marketing. You have to learn sales. You have to learn customer service. You have to learn all of that. And not only that, if you're first-time generation, you're learning on your own. You know what I'm saying? It's our mindset has to change. We have to stop doing that. We have to stop doing that. And so when I see people, make comments like that, or they highlight a business or they say business, I will say, do you need help? Like if I go to, if I use a Black business, go to Black business owner and they do something that I'm like, oh, I don't like that. I'm going to tell you about it. I'm going to say, hey, the way you do this, you should probably try and do that. And a lot of times they don't know. Now, are there some scammers out there? Yes. But there's scammers in every business, no matter what your skin complexion is, because guess what? Your skin complexion does not make you a good or bad business owner. Okay. And I'm done. Okay. Hello, hi here. I had to say that because it was on my heart. It was on my heart. Get it off my chest. Okay. What we need to do is support each other. Okay. If you see someone else that needs help, regardless of color, but if you want to support Black business, if you see someone that's in business and they're messing up, right? Maybe they're not responding, or maybe their products are not good, or maybe they have a delay in shipments, or maybe whatever the case is, before you immediately go bash them on social media or hit their BBB or hit their Google, page, reach out to them. If you genuinely care, which goes back into the next thing. Do you genuinely care? Do you want that person to succeed? You want to support a Black business. Did you just want to support them financially, or you really want them to grow? If you really want to help them because you genuinely want to support them, why not let them know what they did? Why not try to help them? Why not say, oh, you know what? You probably would do better with your shipping if you use this company. You probably would get better, response times if you hired a VA. Let me tell you where I got mine from. You know what I mean? Like if we actually stop bashing each other and start helping each other, then people would have better businesses. But we do. We go into this mindset where, we don't help each other. We don't want to help each other. It's not enough for everybody. And I don't know why we do that. When we would get so much further along, everybody just helped each other. And that's across the board. Like if everybody just genuinely cared for other people, if you genuinely cared, you would help people. And that's how I feel like, but and I'm done. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. And we're back to Notary World. Hi, how are you? Okay. I had a lady try to negotiate my rates with her on the work, and I had to tell her, no, to her business, I don't need the money. She wouldn't negotiate. She would negotiate with the big people. Okay. Yeah. And when it comes to negotiating your rates, that's completely up to you. I feel like you just got to figure out what works for you. It's completely up to you. When it comes to giving your rates, as long as you're in a state that allows you to set your own rates, you just got to figure out what works for you. Period. It's your business. So I completely agree. Oh, thank you guys. I had to get on my little soapbox real quick. And I don't do those often. I think it, but I don't say it. Because people they get really, and from then I'm sure I'm gonna get some backlash. Hopefully not. No, positive vibes. I'm not gonna get any backlash. No one's gonna say anything. Only great things happen to me all day. But sometimes you just gotta say it. Sometimes you gotta say it because it doesn't make sense. And if no one, says it, we all keep walking around blindly doing things that aren't beneficial for anybody, So that's the piece I wanted to add. But anywho, how was y'all week? I started off saying that because I'm trying to get back to my point because I was left field. We should do a giveaway. What should we give away? I said that I wanted to do no, it is, but I think that, and I feel like I don't know. It's really weird. It's a weird vibe. But yeah, we definitely got to support each other, Shirley. That's important. We got to support each other and we got to help each other. We got to, and there are people out here, and I'm not saying we're all like that, because I have a lot of people who've helped me, and so to the same point, I'm sure you guys have found people that help you guys too, so we're not all doing it, but it's like, each one teach one, when you learn something, tell somebody else, tell somebody else what you learned. Guess what? When you die, everything that you have in your brain dies with you, right? So all information that you're hoarding dies with you. But if you just happen to give that information to someone else, now that's going to save that person time. It's going to help them get further along, help their kids get further along, okay? It's going to help other people grow, So that's why I'm always like, if I find something out, I'm going to tell you. Because I could die tomorrow. And the information I just learned died with me. And now who knows when you're going to have the opportunity to learn that. So when I share something, whenever I find something, for the most part, I just share it because it's like, oh, look what I found. Did y'all know about this? Did y'all know about this? Did y'all know about this? Like, but also I'm a researcher. I like to research things. I'm a random information getter. I like to watch random documentaries and read random articles. I have no idea what they are, and attend random events that I have no idea what this is, because I like to learn. I like to be exposed to more than, what I grew up with, and since I've been doing that, oh my gosh, y'all, life is beautiful. It's so much out here. Y'all. Y'all got to get out in these streets and go see what's out here. Okay. All right. So anywho, I was going to talk about diversifying your notary business. And so that's why I said I got my wedding officiant approval. Yay! And if y'all don't know, my business is called Came for the Cake. Okay, because I came for the cake, and I'm serious. There better be cake. Okay, listen. But I'm excited to do this, right? Because now I'm doing something different I've never done. I've never conducted a wedding, and I'm excited to be a part of that moment for someone. I'm especially excited to party. But I am. I'm excited to party. I'm excited for cake and all the above. And it's something new. It's a new chapter of my life. So, okay, let's learn this piece. Let's see, let's diversify into this space. What is this, how do I market this space? Like I've read about it, but I've never actually executed on it. So now I'm going to get into the space. I'm going to be able to tell you guys, okay, this is what I did. This is what worked, yada, 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 yada. But I already have like my first round of marketing, but what I plan on doing. But I was talking to Bill. I love me some Bill Soroka. Yeah, Bill Soroka is I think I've known him like actually on a one-on-one probably a couple months now. And you can't. I've known him a couple months now. And he is the sweetest, most funniest, most genuine person. He is just so nice. He's really nice. But we were talking and he gave me an idea for the wedding officiant. So I'm gonna do it first and I'm gonna let y'all know how that go. But you never know who's gonna add, and that's another thing too. Like Bill's giving me game. You know what I mean? Like when you realize that there's more than enough for everybody, you don't hog information because there's more than enough. It's only, and I'm being honest, it's normally people who don't have, that feel like no one has, and they're in a scarcity mindset, and so they hog. But once you see that there's so much out here for everybody, you just like, it serves no purpose to hog information. Like, it doesn't, like, it's like, as soon as I got my approval, I called one of my friends, like, hey, I just got my wedding approval. I'm gonna tell you how to do it. You gonna do it too, right? And we're in the same area, so we'll have the same client. We're in the same market. But I got so excited that I got mine and it worked. And I'm like, okay, girl, go do this, right? Because I want her to win too. I want everybody to win, not just me. So I'm like, okay, go do this. The same way Ebony came and brought it to me, like, Vanessa, girl, go do this. And that's how she is too. Girl, I'm gonna tell you about this. And I'm like, okay, let me do this. The same way I'm gonna tell the next person and the next person and the next person. And hopefully they will do the same thing. Now, it depends on your state. So it depends on your state when it comes to weddings. But you just apply with your local courthouse. So you got to go on your state to see. But I don't know how every district is. Every county, but apparently, and another friend of mine is a wedding official. They've been doing it for years. If you're in Virginia, they were saying that what you need to do, and I haven't done this, I didn't do it, but I got it without doing it this way. But he was telling me you have to, if you're in Virginia, if you apply with one of the courthouse of Virginia, it's in Richmond, one of the major courthouses for your wedding officiant, it'll give you jurisdiction for the entire state. That's what you want. And then he said, when you go out of state, you just have to go to that courthouse, where the wedding's taking place, with your approval from this state, and get the okay from that courthouse to do the wedding in that state. So it allows him to do weddings all over the country. I said, sir, you should have been told me this. I want to go to Hawaii. Okay. But, so now I didn't know about that. But you know what? And he shared that with me, not holding information back. Like, it wasn't once again, when people have information they know and they making money, they're going to share it with you. Oh, girl, let me tell you what to do. Right. And so we all have to be like that, where we find out stuff and then we share it, and we find it and we share it, and we find it and we share it. Now some stuff you want to keep to yourself. It's like a unique idea or invention like that. But if it's just like something that, you can do and everybody else can do it, all y'all can make money with it, you should tell. Each one, teach one. Each one, teach one. And I'm about to get into fingerprinting too. I'm excited. So I do want to do fingerprinting, but I don't want to overextend. So I'm going to my plan was to do weddings first and then fingerprinting, but we'll see. I'm definitely going to have that done though, fairly soon. So, and I'll keep you guys posted. If you figure it out before I do, let me know. So I know the process, but I want to do it, be successful at it, and then say it after that. So and I want to do the live scan. I'll do both, but I want to do live. This is easier. So I want to do the live scan. And a friend of mine has got a contract doing that. And then another friend of mine was telling me how to do that, how to get the contract. Like, hold on. Give me a moment to regroup. But I'm a licensed minister, but I thought I had to be ordained to do weddings, so I haven't signed up yet. You don't. What about in your state? Depends on your state. A lot of people have been going through that online ordination school. I can't think of what it's called. They'll do that and then apply, but it depends on the courthouse if they'll take the online ordination. It just really depends. I don't know if you said you were in Virginia or not, but it depends on your state. I'm gonna put that out there again. It depends on your state. Before you say, Vanessa said I could do it, I said check with your state. Check with your state. Okay, check with your state. Okay, let's do a giveaway because I love giving. Oh, I have good news. I can't tell you yet. Secret. Okay, so let's do a giveaway. Let me think. Hold on. All right. So when we first started, Chad Muncie. That's, I think, one person that Bill told me about too. Chad Muncie. Yeah, I'm gonna check him out. And there's another lady he told me to check out too. All right. When I started, so we're gonna do a giveaway. I'm gonna pick 2 people, okay, which would be fast, And please don't hop up in my DM and say I was first. I am going by who I see on this screen. Love you very much. Okay. So when I first got started, yes, that is still the date for the launch party, honey bun. All right. When I first started talking, I was saying that I say these certain affirmations every day. What is one of the affirmations that I said every day? Positive vibes, guys. What's one of the affirmations that I say? I say every day. I think it was like 3 of them that I said. You okay? What's the matter? I'm on a live.
I still have my French toast yet.
You tired? Okay, come here. You want me to make it for you? Your mouth is all blue from your candy. Look at your face. You want me to make it for you? You don't have to cry. Look at her. Yeah. I'll make it for you. That's my son.
Mommy.
What's up? In a second, I'm doing a contest right now. Let's see who wins. Okay, so when I first started, I said there was a certain amount.
Contest?
I'm about to tell them what the contest is. So,
can you tell us first? Whisper it.
Okay, well, I was asking them. What I was asking them was when I first started, I said affirmations. Oh, you might know what's one of the affirmations that I say?
Notary.
No. What's one of the when in the morning when I say we say our morning affirmations? What's one that I say in the car?
Notary.
Not notary. Like when I say, I am happy. Come on, you know what
And
I.
Mark.
Do you remember?
And
Really? You don't remember? Get out of here.
What is it? Tell me.
Only good things happen to me. Remember that? You remember that? Let's see. All right, we got a couple. So, only good things happen to me is one. Send me an email, Yolanda. I like how you just threw that out there, Shanetta. Even though that wasn't one that I said. All right, guys, go over there because I don't want you fighting on the live. What's wrong? He's talking to you. I know. Just acknowledge, please. Everything I touch turns to gold. Send me an email, Adora. Today is the best day of my life. Let's get it. Okay. That's it. That's the 3. That's the 3 that I said. Let's see. Only good things happen to me. Yolanda said that. Everything I touch turns to gold. And today is the best day of my life. That's right. That's my thing. Those are the main 3 ones that I say every day. So send me an email so I can send you guys your gift. Today is the best day of my life. Only good things happen to me, and everything I touch turns to gold. Those are my top 3. And really the one that one more person can win. Okay. The one that I say, only good things happen to me. That's something that I say, and now just repeat saying it over and over again whenever I'm stressed out. I think it could be happening. Let's say I get a flat tire or something happens. I just keep saying, only good things happen to me. 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 And I'll keep saying it over and over again. And it always ends up turning into a good direction. You know, I never know, but I just focus. Like, only good things happen to me. But I'm telling you, if you just sit there and complain, oh my God, it just makes it worse because you're attracting all that negative energy. Just only good things happen to me. Only good things happen to me. All right. So last question. So we got 3 people won so far. You got to send me an email to info@notarysnori.com to claim your prize. All right. Last thing I said Anastasia just started her motivational life coaching business. And her quote, I said, I keep saying all the time. What was her quote? The name of her business is called Seeking Serenity. And she has a quote. That I say, I realized I've been saying it all the time and didn't even realize I've been saying it this whole week. What was that quote? That is her slogan for Seeking Serenity. I can give you a hint if no one knows. Tia, you should know this, or I'm going to tell Annie Banana you don't know. What? So, almost. You almost got it, Rachel. It's a little off. It's a little off. Y'all got to get it right because it's part of her tagline. Wait a minute. I like the crier pivot, but that wasn't her tagline. Okay, I think you got it. Hold on. Say what you seek until you see what you say. Okay, you almost got it. Kind of. Say what you seek until you see what you seek. Say what you seek until you see what you say. That's what it is. Say what you seek. Okay, it's still kind of off. But okay, y'all kind of got it. Say what you seek until you see what you say. Wait, say what you seek until you see what you say. Say what you seek until you see what you say. It's like a tongue twister. Say what you seek until you see what you say. Say what you seek until you see. Okay, it's a song. We should make her make a song. I like it. All right, guys. Send me an email, Yolanda. You are awesome and amazing. You guys are amazing. We have a lot of events coming up, a lot of trainings coming up, government contracting, business credit, Google business page, all that good stuff. Go to notarytonotary.com so you can see our live events. And then don't forget this weekend, you can use promo code N2N to save 50% off our notary training program. And you can even use that for half off our coaching program, which there are some slots where you can book with me now to have your coaching session. And you'll see when you get on there, when you go schedule it, you can pick your days. Okay. All right, guys, that is all. Set the clock on the wall. You guys are awesome and amazing. I hope you guys have an amazing, amazing Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday is my birthday. I'm getting so excited as we get closer to the deadline, darling. Woo-hoo. I don't even know what I'm doing for my birthday. So I told everybody I was supposed to go to Jamaica, but I'm not going to Jamaica. I had to cancel Jamaica because of the new storefront. So I had to be there. So I can't leave for a week to go to Jamaica now. It's like bad timing, darling. So I have to be here. So I have to figure out something to do fun here. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. So I have to figure it out. My birthday's on Wednesday, though, so I'm excited. I feel like I might do something this whole week. Like make this whole week my birthday week instead of birthday day. It's so small. 24 hours is not enough. It's not enough. I think I need a whole birthday week. Week. All right, guys, that is all. Let me see. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys in August, which is tomorrow. Thank you. I'll talk to you guys in August. Okay, in less than 24 hours, we'll be in August, and that's why I love the heat so much. I love all the hot weather, honey. I was in Texas with Sharon. We were like 99, 98, almost 100. Might have been 100 some days. I said, this is amazing. It feels awesome. I feel like the sun is feeding me. And then people just looking at me like, what? Like, it's like when we were in Vegas too, it was that hot. I just love hot weather. I do. Now I don't want to go running around in hot weather. I don't want to do manual labor in hot weather. But I do like just being outside in the heat. It's amazing. I prefer hot weather over cold weather any day. Okay? All right, guys. Yes to the birthday week. You know what? Because it's my birthday this week, I think we should do something fun. I think that I should do like fun stuff for you guys the entire week. We could have like games and giveaways and prizes and riddles and shenanigans. So I'm hereby announcing this week as Vanessa Fun Birthday Week, which means we're going to have some shenanigan fun. And we can do like dares and bets and stuff. And it's like, okay, you have to do this. For the person who does it, you have to record yourself doing something silly and put it on our Instagram. I'm going to let you know. I'm going to figure it all out tonight. And then not a birthday month. Can I do that? Terry's giving me ideas. Can I do a birthday month? I don't know. I remember my birthday the whole month. That's a long time. I think a week would be enough, but maybe let's start with a week. Next year, I'm going to do a birthday month. That's a long time. That's a long time to celebrate. I'm going to do a birthday month for right now. Birthday week. Okay? I'll let you guys know what I come up with tomorrow. It's going to be fun. Y'all don't like to have fun. Y'all know I'm a little cuckoo. It'd be even better if you're local because then we can do fun stuff at the business center too. But I'm gonna post what we're gonna do. I'm gonna be really creative. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. Now all these ideas are coming in my mind. If y'all don't know, side note, you ready? I'm not cuckoo. I stopped saying that, but I'm very much adventurous and will try anything and have a ball doing it. Okay. All right. I will keep you guys posted. A friend of mine did say she wanted to go skydiving on Wednesday. I might do it though, honestly. I feel like before I always would have said no, but I'm feeling like I think I want to do it. Like, I think I just want to get it over with and say, okay, I've done that, you know? So I'll keep you posted. If you're local and you want to go jump on a plane with me, let me know. Okay. I'll let you know if we go, you know? We can make it a team thing. Team notary skydiving. Who's going? If I get like group of guys to say that you will go, we can all do it together. And I will go. Now I told her I'll get on the plane. It's no guarantee I'm jumping, but I will get on the plane. So I commit to getting on the plane. That's as far as you got me committed. Okay. It's a guarantee I'm jumping. Now, let's say push me out of the plane. It's no guarantee I'm jumping. That's how you just jump out. Like, he's gonna jump out. You say you can jump out. I don't know about that. But I'll definitely share if you guys want to go skydiving and you're local to me, like Richmond, Chesterfield area. There's a place out here that people skydive at. I think I'm gonna do it. Say, Vanessa, do it. Just do it. Just go. Right? Just go. Just do it. I'm gonna do it. Right now, my mind is like battling itself. Like half of my mind is like, you are not doing it. The other half is like, Vanessa, you only live once, when you're 32. Go do it. What you scared of? Go. Just go. Just go. Then you have a story to tell afterwards. That's true. Terrified. But I think I'm going to do it. All right, guys. That is Awesome Clock on the Wall. If you guys want to go skydiving with me and you are local to me or you want to come on in and skydive anyway, hey, let's do it. I'm excited. Just send me an email if you're serious. Don't be like, oh, I'm going to go and don't show up. Because I'm looking crazy. We'll have a team of people that's like, okay, we're going to skydive on Wednesday. Okay. Or Saturday at the event. So either Wednesday or Sunday. Because Saturday's a bit full. Wednesday or Sunday, we're going skydiving. Okay. All right. Here we go. I have a bucket list. And I've been knocking them out for real. I have been. All right, sugar to boogers. I will talk to you guys luego. That's what I call my kids, actually, sugar to boogers. I will talk to you guys luego. And until next time, happy signing. Yeah. Hey guys, have you had a chance to get a copy of my new book, The Ultimate Ron Guide? If you are ready to build a remote online notary business, then this book is what you need. In this book, I give you all the information that you need to know in order to build a successful remote online business, no matter what state you're in, as long as your state authorizes remote online notarizations.